Following the chaos of the Jedi Order, survivors were scattered to the far corners of space, hunted and alone. But hope is a stubborn flame, difficult to extinguish. And for some, that flame was a call to duty, a refusal to let the darkness win. Arca, his face etched with the weariness of a man tired of battle, strode into a dimly lit briefing room aboard a Republic cruiser. The ship hung in the blackness of space, a lone sentinel near the troubled planet of Rillet. A Republic spy, a woman with eyes that had seen too much, turned from a blinking console to face him. The children. The ones I found on that moon, are they safe? The spy nodded, a flicker of relief crossing her features. They are. We managed to get them to a secure location, a hidden sanctuary. The Sith will never find them. Arca closed his eyes for a brief moment, relieved that they will be safe. It was a small victory, but in these times, small victories were all they had. Good, that's good. He opened his eyes, his gaze sharpening. Now, your message mentioned Ridloth. You found other Jedi. We've picked up whispers, the spy confirmed, turning back to the console and pulling up a holographic map of the Twi'lek homeworld, scattered survivors. Not a cohesive group, just individuals hiding out in the mesas and cities. A frown creased Arca's brow. I thought the directive was clear. They were all told to go into exile, to scatter and hide until the time was right. It was, the spy said, her tone grim. But the evacuation was chaotic. Some were caught in the crossfire during the initial retreat. They weren't on official missions. They were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Now they're stranded, cut off from any support. Arca's heart clenched. He stepped closer to the holographic map, his eyes scanning the terrain. Kira, she was assigned to a mission in that sector. Is there any word of a woman with long ginger hair? She's Force-sensitive, powerful. The spy's expression softened with understanding. We have a possible match. A woman fitting that description has been seen helping the Twi'lek resistance. She fights with twin green blades. Arca's breath caught in his throat. Kira, she was alive. The relief was so profound it almost buckled his knees. I have to go there. I have to find her. You can't, the spy stated flatly, her professional demeanor returning. Not yet. What do you mean, I can't? Arca's voice rose, a mix of disbelief and anger. She's there, alone. I'm a Jedi Knight. It's my duty to help her. It's also your duty to help others as well, the spy countered, her gaze unwavering. Your duty to the Republic. Look, she changed the display, showing a small, insignificant planet named Ragaz. This world is a refugee hub. Thousands of civilians fleeing Imperial crackdowns are funneling through it. But the Sith knows. A fleet just dropped out of hyperspace. They're planning to wipe the planet clean, send a message to anyone who dares to run. Arca stared at the tactical display, his internal conflict warring on his face. Kira versus thousands of innocent lives. Arca, ignoring his selfish desires, made his choice. The transport ships are slow, and the refugee center, a place called Clayman, is exposed. The spy continued. They need someone to buy them time. Someone who can hold off an entire battalion of Sith troopers, even for a little while. They need a Jedi. The weight of the galaxy seemed to settle on Arka's shoulders. He looked from the image of Regas back to the map of Ryloth. "Is she safe?" he asked, his voice barely a whisper. "Kira, can you promise me she's safe?" The spy gave a firm nod. "She's a survivor, Arka, and she's not alone. She's safer than you will be on Regas. We'll keep an eye on her. I give you my word." He straightened his shoulders, the resolve of a Jedi Knight hardening his features. "All right, I'll go to Regas. I'll buy the refugees their time. But after that, I'm going to Ryloth, no matter what." Arka didn't waste another moment. He turned and left the briefing room, his mind already racing, planning. The scene on Regas was one of controlled panic. His ship touched down just as the first crimson bolts of blaster fire began to rain down on the Clayman Refugee Center. He was a whirlwind of motion, a blur of dark robes and emerald light. Sith troopers fell before him, their armor no match for a focused Jedi. He was a shield, a bulwark standing between the helpless and the darkness. Behind him, he could hear the desperate whine of transport engines spooling up, lifting off, carrying thousands to safety. He fought with a singular purpose, fueled by duty and the hope of seeing Kira again. Meanwhile, on Ryloth, the war felt both distant and ever-present. Kira wiped sweat from her brow, the twin hilts of her laser swords cool against her palms. She had just finished a training session with a few young Twi'lek freedom fighters. A Republic soldier, a young woman with a kind smile, approached her cautiously. "That was incredible," the soldier said, her eyes wide with awe. Kira offered a small, tired smile. "It's just practice." The soldier hesitated for a moment, then seemed to gather her courage. "I was thinking, when this is all over, the war, the Sith threat, all of it. Me and some friends, we were planning a trip to a beach world, just to forget for a while. I was wondering if you'd like to come with us." The question caught Kira completely off guard. A beach. Friends. The concept felt alien, something she had never experienced before. A life before hiding, before fighting for every breath. A warmth spread through her chest, a feeling she hadn't realized she missed so much. I'd love that," Kira replied, her voice soft. Then a shadow of self-consciousness crossed her face. "But I don't really have anything to wear for something like that. My wardrobe is a bit tactical." She gestured to her outfit, stained with dirt and blood. The soldier's smile widened. "I thought you might say that." She held out a small, neatly folded package. "This is for you. A little piece of hope for the future." Kira took the package and carefully unwrapped it. Inside was a simple, beautifully made bikini, its color a vibrant, hopeful green, like the color of her swords. A genuine, unburdened smile lit up Kira's face for the first time in what felt like years. She retreated to her private quarters and tried it on. Looking at her reflection, she saw not just a hunted survivor, but a woman. A woman who could still dream of sunshine and sea spray. The simple garment was a promise of a life beyond war, a life worth fighting for. Miles and parsecs away, his mission on Riga's a hard-won success, Arca finally had a moment. He found a secure comms channel, his heart pounding with a mixture of anxiety and hope. He sent the encrypted signal to Kira, hoping for a response. After a few agonizing seconds, the hologram flickered to life. And there she was, Kira. She was safe. She was smiling, but she wasn't in her usual combat gear. She was standing in her room, wearing a bikini. The sight was so unexpected, so jarringly normal and peaceful, that Arca's mind short-circuited. He saw her bright, happy smile, the way the light caught her ginger hair. 1,000 emotions crashed over him at once, overwhelming relief and profound love. Kira responds from your face, I'd say you like it. Arca managed to compose himself, smiling back. You look beautiful, my dear. See you soon. The hologram vanished, leaving him alone in the silence of his cockpit. His face focused on his destination, his heart beating a frantic rhythm against his ribs. But in that moment, he realized just how much they had both lost, and how far they still had to go to find their way back to each other and to the peace she so clearly deserved. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from a galaxy far, far away.